The international break is back, and yes, the Super Eagles are going to be back in action for the African Cup of Nations 2025 qualifiers. It's going to be a double header against Libya. We're going to be playing in Uyo on Friday the 11th. Before the Super Eagles travel back to play Libya away during the middle, which is Tuesday the 15th of October. Now, remember the last time that we faced off, the last time that we came back, when we came for the international break, it was mixed feelings. We defeated Benin Republic and Genero by 3-0 in Uyo before going to Rwanda to play a drab 0-0 draw. And now the coach of the side, would I say the standing coach of the side, Osimhen Eguavoen, has released his 23-man list to execute this double header against Libya. And I'm going to be going through the list as well as, saying a couple of things about these players and giving you a bit of insight into the players that have been announced by Austin Eguavoen. Now, don't also forget that Austin Eguavoen is going to be assisted by the pair of coaches from the NPFL, coach of Remo Stars, Coach Daniel Ogumodede, as well as coach of Rangers, Fidelis Ilechuko. We all thought they did well the last time, so why not continue, despite the fact that the NFF are still looking to, employ foreign coaches. But let's just go through the list quickly. First on the list, we're going to be mentioning the goalkeepers. Of course, you know that before the Afcon, Stanley Wabali of Chippa United came into the squad, and then he has kept it like it is his own place. He's also doing so well for himself in South Africa. He's our number one at this point, and I don't think anybody's going to be taking that from him. Also coming back into the squad for, I think this is the third international break in a row now after missing out on the Afcon, is Maduka Okoye of Udinese. He's had very good performances with Udinese in the Serie A, and obviously deserves his place. He's a very good goalkeeper on his own day, just that currently, Stanley edges him out. The third goalkeeper is going to be Amas Obasoge. He's also been coming. He's now in Ethiopia. He has left Bendel Insurance, but he's been coming to the squad. Ojo Olorunleke has now moved to Sudanese side Al Merrick, and now is Amas Obasoge's time, to fill in the gaps per se in the squad. But then nice one for Amas. We still wish him and to see him start one of these games very soon. Now moving on quickly to the defenders that have been invited. Obviously, the MVP at the last African Cup of Nations, the captain of the side, William Troost-Ekong, who has moved to Saudi Arabia. Irrespective of where he plays, I feel like he always puts in a decent shift for the Super Eagles whenever he's called upon. Next on the list is Bright Osai Samuel, the Fenerbahce man, that's put in some very decent sheets for Jose Mourinho as well as the Super Eagles when called upon. Next is Bruno Yemechi. So many people mentioned about Bruno, commended him for his performances. He plays for Boavista in Portugal, and he had a very good shift in that left back position the last time he played against Benin, and it's looking like that position is going to be his own very, very soon to tie down. Oluwaseyilogo Ajayi of West Brom, we call him the silent killer in the Super Eagles. This guy just goes about his business, just wants to get the job done. He's that very underrated player in the Super Eagles, and then he gets a call up again, obviously, to play. Calvin Bassey, Fulham guy, and then very funny guy, very easygoing guy. He just does his job, and then he's had very good performances for the Super Eagles, and definitely deserves the call up. Olaoluwa, I know, a regular in the team now. Played so very, very good in the Afcon, as well as the games that has been called on for. So obviously, yes, you should get that. The last for the defenders is Benjamin Tanimo. He currently now plays for Crawley Town, but then I feel like the progression of this guy has been very impressive. He's had very good performances. He played against South Africa in July in Uyo, and he had very good performances. He's moved from Bendel Insurance to a team in Tanzania, and now he has moved to England. So very good one for Tanimo, and hopefully he gets some minutes in the time, because he's a very calm and very good defender. In the midfielders, now going to the midfielders, definitely Wilfred Ndidi is getting another call up. Wilfred Ndidi has started life very good in Leicester. I mean, this guy has had 4 assists in the last, I think, 7 games for Leicester. He has also scored in the EFL Cup for Leicester. So obviously, Wilfred Ndidi is currently in form. I just feel like there's more to come from this guy. Next on the list is Rafael Onyedika for Club Brugge. Onyedika has also gotten an assist for his club side. He's yet to, he came into the game against Benin, himself and Onyeka, I feel, but I feel like with the presence of Wilfred Ndidi and the likes of Onyeka has yet to get his chance, and he's a very decent footballer, very good footballer for Club Brugge, and hopefully he gets his chance with the Super Eagles. Alassane Yusuf, New England Revolution USA. I feel like the best we've seen of him was that first game at the African Cup of Nations before he got injured. Now he's back in the team, back to back now, and hopefully he can get a couple of chance with this. So Fisayo Dele Bashiri of Lazio, I mean, this is another gem that is being uncovered as a number 10. The work he did for Victor Osimhen's goal against Benin, the last international break, was very phenomenal. Yes, Wilfred Ndidi got the assist, but the work that Fisayo did in that game is one to commend, and is back with the team. Frank Onyeka starting life at Augsburg in Germany after leaving Brentford. He's gotten an assist this season. Frank the Tank did the very dirty job alongside Alex Iwobi in Afcon, and now is back with the team. And the last for the midfielders is my boy Alex Iwobi, Big 17. You already know how it is. One of the most creative players in our team, does the dirty job when he's being called upon, and does whatever is being asked of him with the Super Eagles. Now to the forward, Samuel Chukwueze of AC Milan. For Samu, I feel like he's not started the season properly with AC Milan, with the likes of Pulisic and Rafael Leao. Getting game time. He's played a couple of games this season, but he's not, sparkled into life for me. For the Super Eagles, though, he's a very different player, and I feel like Chukwueze is like weather. You don't know what parts to expect, but hopefully I get some minutes against Libya and proves us right. The next is Chidera Ejuke, who is coming in for Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen is injured. The Galatasaray man is injured. So Chidera Ejuke is doing wonders out there in Spain after moving to Sevilla. He has gotten call up before, but then he has gone back to being under the radar. But now, with the absence of Victor Osimhen, hopefully he can come into camp and dazzle the way he has been dazzling with Sevilla, and stake a claim on the team going forward. Most important attacker at this point for me, Ademola Lookman of Atlanta. He started the season 2 goals, 2 assists in the league already. He's also scored in the Champions League already. A goal and assist in the UCL already in just 3 games, I think. Yeah, so basically, Ademola Lookman, obviously you have to call him incoming CAF African Player of the Year. CAF, be careful, we don't want to hear any story. Next up is Kelechi Iheanacho, senior man. He's also moved from Leicester to Sevilla. Although he's yet to sparkle into life, but when it comes to the Super Eagles, you cannot exclude senior man. He's a senior figure of the squad and would always get a call up irrespective of what's currently going on. Victor Boniface, Amaka is done so well for Bayer Leverkusen over the course of these 2 seasons, but there's just something about him that is really missing when it comes to the Super Eagles, and hopefully we hope that he can sparkle into life. Now that Victor Osimhen is missing again, he's going to be starting just like he did in the last 2 games, our last international break against Benin and against Rwanda. Hopefully he can get a goal, boost his confidence, and start to replicate those performances that he does for Leverkusen with the Super Eagles. Next up is Moses Daddy Simon, another very important player with the Super Eagles. Has very good performances. Moses Simon is one very underrated player as well, I feel so, in the Super Eagles. Does his job, completes the take on, gave the assist to some of our goals, So he's having a very good season with Nantes as well, and hopefully he can also get a looking into this one as we play against Libya. Also, Taiwo Awoniyi, the last name on the list is Taiwo Awoniyi. Didn't play at all. He didn't get to play so many minutes in the last international break because we had Victor Boniface and Victor Osimhen. But now that Osimhen is injured, hopefully we get to see Taiwo Awoniyi up front for the Super Eagles. He's not had a very good start to life with his team when it comes to Nottingham Forest in there. He's not gotten so much game time and he's not been able to score so very much, but hopefully he can come into the Super Eagles and get the goal. So guys, that's the 23-man list released by Austin Eguavoen and the NFF. The game will be on Friday 11th, so expect more updates from the camp, as I would be traveling to Uyo to cover the game. There's going to be preview and review and so many things. So keep your eye. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at official_Mikolo. Follow me on all social media platforms as official_Mikolo. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe button now, like, share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.